Hey guys, this is the Fort Worth Clock Guy, and I thought I would do a quick little EDC update. In my last EDC, I said I was carrying the 940, and this is still my primary go-to blade. I just love this blade. I love the design. I love everything about it. I love the axis lock. I have become a huge Benchmade fan because of this knife right here, and I'm so glad I got it in my collection. So much that I wanted another Benchmade knife. I just wanted a smaller version of it, and I've really grown to like the reverse Tanto, and so I ended up picking up this when it came available. This is a used knife, but it's in great condition. You wouldn't really even know it's used, and it's got the sheep's foot blade. And I did used to have a version of this, but it wasn't the sheep's foot version, and it didn't have an opening hole. It had the thumb stud, and for some reason I just never really was a fan of that knife. I ended up getting rid of it, but I really love this knife. Everything I didn't like about it before, I love about it now. For whatever reason, I've just become a huge fan of Benchmade products. So I've got that. And of course, to pair with these two knives, I have a matching pair of Victorinox compacts. And of course, green goes with green and black goes with black because I am OCD that way. I've got to have matching gear. But what I really like about the compact is the compact design. It's got an opening combo tool, which is very efficient. It's got a blade. It's got a pair of scissors, the full-size scissors, which I really like the Victorinox scissors. And it's got a corkscrew, which I could really care less about, other than I can put a little mini eyeglass screwdriver, which I have used from time to time. So that is okay with me. So, and then I recently picked up this, and as you know, if you followed my channel, you know I did used to have a Bionic and ended up selling it just because I had a lot of knives at the time and I felt like I wasn't going to carry it, so rather than it just sit in the box, I sold it. And now that I've kind of gone through my knife journey, and I have thinned out my herd quite a bit, I wanted something, I wanted to pick this up, and it came available at a great price, and so I picked it up. And this version is, as you can see, red handles, and it's got the satin blade. The one that I had before had a stonewash blade, which I really like, and I also like the satin blade. I think it's just a beautiful knife, and it is just a beautiful color. So I know this is kind of a love it or hate it knife, but I really do like it. So, and of course, to pair with this, I have a Pioneer, and I think this is a great little pairing. I think the colors go well together, and this is the Pioneer, so just very simple design. I ended up sanding off, cutting off the key ring on it just because I didn't really need it, and so that just slips in the pocket and makes a great pair. The flashlights, this is of course my Preon 1, and I've had this for a couple years now, and as you can see, it is very well used and very well loved, and I'd still love this light. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it, and it works great, and this finds its way into my pocket almost daily, as you can tell. I did pick up an Eagle Tech D25A, and I did have the version of this that was the D25C, which had the CR123 battery in it. It was a little bit thick for my liking. I guess I got spoiled by the thinness of the AAA, but I also missed this flashlight because I loved everything about it. I just didn't like the thickness of it. I love the clicky. I loved all the functions of it, and I think it just looks great. I think it's got great style, and so I ended up just going for the AA version of it. So it is a little bit thinner. It's still not quite as thin as the Preon AAA, of course, but I still love it. So had to pick that up. This is not changed. This is the Silvertech light, and the light is the light, obviously. It has a pin on it, and it's got the blade. So you've got everything you really need right here in an everyday carry. I carry that 100% of the time, no matter where I go. And then my pins have not really changed either. I've got the Fisher Space Pen and the Hinder Investigator. As you can see, they're really not that different in size. In fact, when they're in writing mode, the Fisher Space Pen is actually bigger than the Hinder. Not by much, but it is a little bit bigger. But they both fit well in hand in writing mode, no problems. Even as small as that is, it's still sticking out from the back of my hand. So they're both very comfortable. And what I like about this one is that it does have a screw-on cap. So anyways, just wanted to share a little EDC update. So this is kind of my pairing. You know, I usually pair these together, or these together, just depending on my mood and what I'm doing. If I want to go lightweight and small, I go here. This is my pair that I carry the most. And then this, you know, if I want to get fancy, I might carry that. So anyways, that's all. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks for watching. Fort Worth Clock Guy, out.